Big LEZ'S League, an all rugby league experience. Hello, welcome back to Big LEZ'S League, an all rugby league experience. I'm your host, Big Les. We've got a very special episode today, just after Chrissy. Obviously, want to pump some rugby league content. For some, it's a long off season. For me, the season just never ends. We've got to keep pumping out content, keep going. There's news everywhere, so we've got to stay on top of all of that. But there's also time for stuff like this. A little bit of fun. Definitely way too early, but we may as well get it out. And I've got Jarrod with me from the Strictly Footy Podcast to help out. How are you, mate?
Mate, I'm keen to be on. I'm keen to get into it. As you said, very, very early, but who doesn't love an early crow, right?
Exactly. So, if you didn't read the title, it is an Origin draft. We're going to start off with New South Wales first, and then another episode we'll do Queensland. But the premise of this is going to be, we are going to do a draft. We're going to go tit for tat. I've got a coin here to decide who goes first. But the premise of this is that we will go ahead, take turns, pick sides. We'll pick players in specific positions. It's not going to be in order. We're not going to go fullback, wing. I think that's a little bit boring. So we're going to pick players. We're going to try and nab players and steal players off each other, which is going to be great. But once you pick a player in a specific position, you will not be able to change that player's position. So, for example, if you were to pick Isaiah Yeo in jersey 13, you cannot move him out of jersey 13 to accommodate for other players. A better example would be if you were to pick Critter, but you decide to put him on the wing, and then later on you want to move him back into centre. Can't do that. You've got to keep him in the position you pick him in. So that's going to make things nice and interesting. But, mate, let's go ahead and get started. What are you going to be, heads or tails?
I'll go tails.
All right, let's go. Got to show everyone, make sure it's fair. Oh. That's fallen on the ground. Great start. It's landed on heads.
Oh, no.
It's landed on heads. All right. I am going to go ahead and jump in early. I actually want to lock in a forward to start. I'll throw you a little bit off guard. I'm going to take Payne Arse. I want to lock in Payne.
Absolutely wanted to go Payne.
I thought I'd throw you a little bit off guard because I think a lot of people as well would expect with these drafts, you go straight for your halves. Nah, not me. We're going to go ahead and lock in Payne Haas there in the front row. Mate, who have you got?
Look, I've kind of got to hedge you a little bit. I don't want you taking all my forwards straight away. So I'm not going to go for a back based off that. I'm going to lock in Isaiah Yeo.
Where do you want him?
13 jersey.
13. All right. Perfect.
Oh, man. Rough start. I wanted Payne Haas for that exact reason. Big forward in the middle. Leader. We've got a lot of outside back depth. We've got a lot of halves, fullbacks.
Oh, well, that's the game, mate. That's the game. Where am I going to go next? Do I stay on the forward path or do I veer off a little bit? I'm going to stay on the forward path, and I'm going to lock in Murray at 13.
Good pick.
That's my pick. What about you, mate? What's next?
Well, if you didn't take Cam Murray, I was taking him. I wanted to take away your 13 options. But we'll move away from the forwards for now. I'm going to lock in the 2025 Dally M winner, James Tedesco, at fullback.
All right. I was planning on getting Teddy. What I've actually done, I've written down a side that I wanted as well, and I've just thrown some wild picks in there just to, I guess, throw you off a little bit as well and sort of bait you to more well-known guys and then swoop in for some debutants. But it's good. You've taken Teddy. You've got Teddy. I guess you've got me back now for Payne. Where am I going to go from here? Oh, you've got to be super smart with these drafts. Otherwise, you're just going to get absolutely rolled. I am going to go... Again, I'm going to throw you off. And this might not work in my favour, but I'm going to do it anyway. Mm-hmm. I'm going to lock in my 9 now. I'm going to go with Blake Brayley.
Great pick. I think he's definitely someone who should be roaring for that Origin jersey this year. I think that spot's wide open. Brayley, 80-minute player. Love it.
Yep. What about you, mate? Where are you gonna go now?
Oh, where am I taking this? I think I might lock in my first prop forward. There's a few options here. I think I'm going to go with kind of a forgotten one because he spent a decent amount of this season injured, but I want Mitch Barnett starting
Okay.
at number 8.
Mitch Barnett. I like it. I like it. I'm just sort of setting up the post template as well, which I probably should have done pre-episode, but that's all right.
While you're thinking, James Tedesco at fullback, do you think he's a shot this year? Or do you think it's Origin career done for him?
I think it's Origin career done, right? Especially if he wants to, I guess, go out on a high at the Roosters and win a comp. I mean, they've got the side to do it there as well. So it might not even be a thing of like, you know, do you pick Tedesco, do you not? I think he might even just like rule himself out.
Rule himself out, yeah.
Yeah, I think if he wants to win a comp at the Roosters, he's probably going to have to just put the Origin career on hold. Unfortunately, as much as I would love to see him back in there, I think he's done and dusted.
Yeah.
Where am I going to go from here? I am going to go. So just to sort of recap for everyone, because I know there's a little bit of dribble in between. I have got Payne Haas, Blake Brayley, and Murray. You have got Tedesco, Barnett, and Yo so far.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to go. I'm going to take my halfback now. I'm going to go Cleary. I'm going to take Cleary out of the picture. So Cleary is there at 7. Just going to lock that in now because I think you would have probably gone a similar direction to me if we're continuing to be on the same thought process.
Well, listen, you've taken Nathan Cleary, and I just know that if I don't cover by picking Mitchell Moses, that you're probably going to take him at 6.
Right.
And I'd be in strife, so I'm going to have to just cover and go Mitchell Moses at 7.
I like it. What should I do next? Oh, this is going to be good. I'm going to lock in my 6 now. And it's going to be Isaiah Katoa.
Okay.
I'm going to lock in Isaiah Katoa. Because I don't know, I have a feeling about him this year. I think if he has a similar year to last year and they want to go in a bit of a different direction, obviously you've taken Moses already. Isaiah Katoa, I reckon he's a bit of a smoky. What about you, mate?
I think that he could absolutely do a job at 6. Doesn't really have a weakness in his game. Good running game. Good defensively. Yeah, I could see him being the 6 easily.
All right.
It's just a matter of whether or not they want to go with Cleary again, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I could even see Cleary playing 6 to Katoa 7. Katoa can just run the side and Cleary can just focus on the running game and they can sort of just take turns. Similar to Moses and Cleary, they sort of play off each other a little bit. I think that could work out nicely. What about you, mate? What direction are you going next?
I think we're going to leave the 6 for now. And I might go for my next prop. And I'm going to lock in Terrell May at number 10.
All right, nice. That's a really good one.
I think you've got a guy with a high motor, can go for 80 minutes. I mean, he probably won't in Origin. I hope not. But I need to combat that with another defensive workhorse in the middle that just takes hit-ups.
Well, you're going to combat that. I'm going to combat that again. I'm going to go Keon Koloamatangi as my other front rower.
My days.
I'm going to take Keon. I think that would be a really good 1-2 punch. I think Keon's a huge chance of playing Origin, especially if he continues last year's form. And I think that's probably one of the better front row pairings you're going to go for, that you're going to get really from Laurie next year. What's next on the agenda, mate? What direction are you going to go in next?
I'm looking like I have loaded up on a few workhorses in the middle. I kind of want to continue the theme of that, but I'm going to go with an outside back this time. I'm going to lock in Bizza on the wing.
Oh, nice.
Brian
I was
Potter.
thinking about going to the outside backs. I'm probably going to do this similar, and I'm going to go Critter right center.
Okay.
I want to take Critter out of the picture.
Not bad at all. Do I combat that with a center of my own? I think I'm going to. A little bit hot or cold, but in Origin he tends to show up. I'm going to go Latrell Mitchell.
Okay. At left center?
Number 3.
All right, let's go. Well, then I'm going to do a similar thing, but I'm going to go for a bit of a wild card here. Give me Ethan Strange at left centre.
Okay. Don't mind it.
Going in a bit of a different direction. So centres are locked in for me. My front rower and lock are locked in for me. Hooker, halves. So most of the key positions are locked in. Your fullback's locked in. I still need to fit in my fullback. You've got Bizza, you've got Trell, you've got that lethal left edge. You've got your Moses, you've got your Barnett, you've got Terrell May and Isaiah Yeo. So pretty good side to start from you. Let's see who comes out on top now. Where do I go from here?
Did you picked last, no?
You did. I did. Yes, it's you.
Yes.
It's you.
I might throw you off a little bit here, but I'm actually going to go my first bench position. I'm going to go 15, Stefano Utoikamanu.
I like it. Stefano. Nice. I'm going to stay in the outside backs. And because you've got Bizza, I sort of want to take this guy off the board now so you don't stack up the back line. Mm-hmm. Give me Mark Nwanganitawaze at right wing.
Okay. Great pick. He was top of my list for wings when I was going to go wings. But
yeah. I think as well, like with Lomax now obviously leaving, you've just got to lock in these quality wingers. And I mean, you've taken Bizza now. I'm sort of struggling to think of who else I'm going to throw in there. I've got some ideas, but not too sure yet. What's the plan? What's the plan for you now?
What outside back positions do you have left?
I've got one wing and I've got full back that I still need to lock up.
Okay. Well, before you lock it up, I'm going to stick to this workhorse outside backs. I'm going to go Jacob Kiraz.
Nice.
On my other wing.
That was where I was going to go. You've taken that one from me. Where am I going to go now? I'm going to Yep, I'm going to do it. Tom Travojevic, left wing.
Oh, you've taken my center. I
know, tit for tat there, mate. This is how the draft works. You've got to be quick. I really like this back line too. Turbo, Strange, Critter, Mark. That's a tough back line. You've got Bizza, you've got Trell, you've got Kiraz, and you've got Tedesco at fullback. You're going to stay in the back line. We're moving on to the forwards. What are we doing next?
Oh, I am going to continue with the forwards, and I'm going to take Spencer Leniu off the bench.
Alrighty, Spence. Nice.
Want that kind of 20-minute impact player coming on.
I feel like I need to follow your lead here and just move more into the forwards. I am going to go... I'm going to go with Hudson Young, left back row.
Ooh, okay. Like it.
What about you? Where are we going?
Are we going to do the back row tit for tat here?
Do it.
I think I'm going to stay away from it. Let's do this. I'll take Angus Crichton.
All right. Nice.
I'll lock Angus Crichton in.
All right, well, my other back rower is going to be a bit of a wild one as well, and I don't think you're going to expect this, but I'm going to go Jacob Preston, right back row.
I absolutely love that pick. I think he's a big shout this season.
I think they both are. I think that's probably going to be close to your back row. I don't know. I mean, Angus Crichton's obviously the guy. You've had him in there the past couple of years, but I think if Hudson and Preston have good enough seasons there, it's going to be tough to leave them out. What about you, mate? Where were you gonna go to next?
I'm going in the direction of Liam Martin, but in jersey 17.
Okay. All right.
Another maniac off the bench.
Very nice. Very nice. I'm gonna start on my bench because I feel like I need to before you take everyone. I am gonna go with. Oh man, you've pretty much got my whole bench.
I wanted to stack them.
Give me Tyron Wishart at 14.
Smoky.
Yeah.
Big Smoky.
Yeah, I'm going to take him. I'm going to lock him in. Tyron Wishart at 14. And then I've really got to start grabbing some of these forwards. Otherwise, I've got nothing. What about you, mate? Where are you going next?
I'll stay in the back row, and I'm going to go Hamole Olakawatu at right back row.
Solid pick. I actually didn't have him written down for some strange reason.
He's a little bit forgotten. I feel like he had a bit of a down year last year. Obviously had that injury with the shoulder. But, yeah, it was in Origin talks year after year after year. And then, Preston had a gun season. Hudson Young had a gun season. We got Crichton. We got Liam Martin. There's just players that can fill in, really.
Yeah. Look, I'm going to go the bench of wild cards because I feel like I have to now. You've taken all of the incumbents. Give me, in jersey 15, Dylan Lucas.
Oi, okay. He was going to be my 14. That was my plan. So you've screwed me over a little bit right there.
I needed to, mate. I needed to start stacking my bench. Otherwise, I would just have nothing left.
All right. I'm going in the direction of my centre now. I feel like he's struggled at Origin level before, but has just recently played for the Kangaroos, is in great form. I want Katoni Staggs on the right side.
Oh, I like that pick. Katoni Staggs. All right. So, a bit of a recap. I still need a fullback. I've got Turbo and Marky Mark. I've got Critter and Ethan Strange. I've got Katoa and Cleary halves. Haas, Keon and Murray in the middle. Blake Brayley 9. Young and Preston back row. I've got 2 bench spots left. I've got Wishart and Lucas at the moment. You have got Teddy at fullback. Mm-hmm. You've got To'o and Kiraz on the wings. You've got Trell and Staggs centres, which is very, very good. You've got Moses 7. You still need a 6. You need a 9. You've got Barnett and May locked in the front row. You've got Crichton and Hamole back row. You've got Yo at 13. You've got Stefano, Lenu, and Martin. So you need a 14, and you need a 14, a 9, a 6.
Jeez, I've left my spine pretty late.
Yeah, it looks good, mate. It looks good. Okay, where do I just need a lock-in fullback now. I mean, I don't think this guy's going to be taken, so I may as well just throw him in. Dylan Edwards at fullback.
Yep.
Just got to lock him in now.
I think Drinkwater was probably the other one, or maybe even KO Weeks.
Yeah, I think those guys are the Smokies. KO Weeks I've seen thrown up a bit. I just don't know. I just don't know how likely he's. I mean, he's great, but he's only just moved into the fullback position. You've got these guys that have played fullbacks that their entire careers, and I mean, I don't think Edwards has necessarily done a lot to pull himself out of that jersey. Mm-hmm. So I think Edwards will probably get it. But yeah, look, I mean, it's going to be very interesting. If they want to go in a whole new direction, then we can definitely see a few changes like that. What's next for you, mate? What are we thinking?
I think I'm going to go in the direction of Jerome Luai in the halves.
I like it.
I'm pretty sure, if my memory serves me correctly, they're the halves that brought us back, won the decider at Suncorp. I'm happy with the Luai Moses halves pairing.
Very, very good.
I do love a Katoa and Cleary.
Okay. So now I'm in a tough spot. I need to fill this bench. I've just got the 2 bench spots left, and then that's me sorted. What am I going to do here? As I said, it is going to be the bench of wildcards. I am going to go and take Max King in jersey 16. I'll take Max King. He was there last year, plays big minutes. You're going to get a solid little stint out of him there. So I'll take Max King. I definitely need another middle, which is going to off. I mean, there's not many left. What are you going to do? Are you going to take the 14 or the 9?
I'm going to take the 9, and I'm going to start it off. I want someone who can play 80 minutes in this position, just so I've got a little bit more flexibility with my 14. So I think I'm just going to stick with the incumbent Reece Robson.
Okay. All right. Now, my last bench spot, I've got some choices. I mean, they're not the choices I would have wanted, but they're choices. Who do I go for? That's the question. I'm going to go wild again here. I'm a big fan of going wild. I think that you're going to get big minutes out of Payne. You're going to get big minutes out of Keon. You're going to get big minutes out of Max King. So I don't necessarily need another middle. You're going to get big minutes out of Cam Murray, and Wishart can play lock as well. So I'm going to go jersey 17. Give me Matt Burton.
Wait.
So
Okay.
that rounds out my side. What direction are you going to go for your 14 jersey?
What does that make your bench?
My bench is Wishart, Lucas, King, and Burton. It's wild. It is wild.
I've got a lot to think about with this 14 jersey because, as I said, Robson can go that 80 minutes. So I could go a bit more ballsy and go with someone like a Luke Metcalf.
Okay.
Or I could just play it safe, pick another hooker and go Cork or Coruscant. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the boring option. I think I'm going to go Appy Coruscant.
Appy Coruscant. Okay. So, can make sure I spell that correctly. All right, let's go. My Blues team is Edwards at fullback, Tommy Turbo and Marky Mark on the wings, Ethan Strange and Stephen Crichton in the centres. I've got Isaiah Katoa and I have got Isaiah Katoa and I've got Cleary in the halves. That would have been too wild. Payne Haas, Keon front row, Blake Brayley 9. I've got Hudson Young and Jacob Preston in the back row, Murray 13. Then I've got Tyron Wishart, Dylan Lucas, Max King, Matt Burton. What does your 17 look like, mate?
My 17 looks like James Tedesco at fullback. I've got Kiraz and To'o on the wings. I've got Latrell Mitchell and Katoni Staggs in the centres. I've got Luai and Moses rounding out the back line, back seven, rather. Mitch Barnett and Terrell May are my starting props with Reece Robson at 9. I've got Ola Kawatu and Crichton in the back row with Yo rounding out the pack. And then my bench is Api Coruscant, Uto Ikamanu, Spencer Leniu, and Liam Martin.
Don't mind it at all.